funny.
Yeah, I mean,
wait, did you
hospital
seriously not
vlogs.
have Twitter on your phone?
no,
I don't have Discord on
Is
my
that
phone.
like an experiment, or is that how you live?
dude, I don't use Twitter. Like I find that
No,
Twitter.
you don't browse Twitter?
If I do, I go to the mobile website.
Weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, just like for me personally, I don't find a lot of value in me having Twitter unless it's just to get a quick message out like that. But I find that browsing Twitter just makes me upset, like angry, and like I don't need that. I don't need that at all. I feel like it's a very non-objective place to get information, and I feel like it's so loaded with what people want you to think.
Twitter's the new Tumblr. It's just it's not fun anymore. It's not fun
Okay,
at all.
whenever conversations like this spark up, it makes me feel like I use social media wrong. What exactly, if you were gonna browse Twitter in the way that is like unhealthy for your mental health, what are you doing? What are you scrolling through the people you follow? Are you scrolling through like friends?
Any conversation that happens under people I follow or topics I'm interested in messages. It's like, it's not usually the people I follow. Every now and then some people I follow are way more opinionated than they should be, but usually it's the conversations that happen underneath. It's like a thread's like, oh, this could be an interesting thread, and then it immediately just becomes like a shitstorm of just nastiness. People like immediately like I don't know how you get on this like cancel train of like anytime anyone like so and so said that they didn't like biscuits with butter, oh, end their lives, and it's like, well, maybe just they never tried it with butter. I don't know. Can we take a breath before? I don't know. Just like the immediate, just like, I don't know. There's just a mob running around, and it's the mob that finds every tweet and manages to ruin any kind of interesting conversation that could follow it.
Well, I mean, it's also
I guess I don't see that. I don't understand. Sorry, go ahead, Mark. I asked a question that I prevented you from answering.
No, it's totally fine. I mean, I'm in the same boat. It's usually conversations, but I also imagine that it is largely based on who you follow or what you're looking at. So, but I know that I could reconfigure my follows, but I also know that Twitter's main usefulness is as a communication tool, and I have my Reddit customized to the subreddits that provide me with like articles and science and technology and informational things. So I could have Twitter be the informational platform, but I don't, and maybe I should change that.
I guess people are, this conversation comes up and people are like, oh, I got deleted my Facebook years ago. It's so toxic. And I don't go on Twitter anymore. And like, I know that exists, but I feel like there's such an easy solution to that. I don't understand. And like you're saying, Wade, it does in the replies, like, yeah, it gets toxic. I don't go into the replies. I basically look at my friends' tweets and my friends' replies to my friends' tweets. I don't go into the replies of the normies and the chads on Twitter. I don't, like, that's a terrible place. People always talk about it like, oh, social media is just bad for you. Like, you can't go out there without seeing stuff that, like, you know, makes you feel terrible or makes you angry. Yeah, you can. You totally can. You know how many people I deleted from my Facebook life? You know how many people, including like long-standing friends of family and stuff, that I've muted or straight up unfriended because they post a bunch of shit that did piss me off or that I wanted to reply to that would have caused a whole bunch of, you know, drama or whatever would have been inappropriate. You unfollow those, you mute those, you block words on Twitter. It's possible to create a social media where it's about your friends' posts, pictures of animals. Like, that's my life. I don't get mad. I browse Twitter every day. I don't get mad at it, but it's carefully crafted that way.